Hey everybody, welcome out to Henry's 16th Street Tavern. It's Monday Night Football. Broncos and Chiefs.
Oh, God.
Monday Night Football.
More importantly, Broncos and Chiefs, the biggest game of TJ's career.
All right, look, we're getting ready for this thing. I am all about the Broncos winning this thing. And we've got kickoff here. Looks like some late arrivals at the game, or maybe some non-arrivals at the game. I'm a little surprised. Of course, traffic is shit.
It's terrible right now. It's absolutely awful.
It's really, really bad. It's starting to be like L.A., where people are trying to get to a Dodgers game or something. Like, Dodgers games are really, really bad for traffic in L.A., which is already awful. But
I went to L.A. for a wedding, and I missed the bachelorette party because I was stuck in traffic from the airport to the party. And I spent more time in the car than I did doing anything else while in L.A. So.
Guys, please share this. We've got a touchback on the kickoff, and now Case Keenum getting things started. Naked boot to the tight end, Jeff Hireman, who picks up a first down right out of the gate. So Broncos already moving the football. Good start. Good start. This is one of those games where I felt like the matchups were all in the favor of the Chiefs, but the trends, and especially the smart money in Vegas, all on the Broncos. All of it. In fact, one of the Vegas insider guys said that this was one of the biggest, extreme cases of all of the volume of wagers being on one side, the Chiefs side, and then all of the money, smart money, being on the Broncos side. And here you go, Royce Freeman out very quickly. That's a almost 20-yard gain on 1st and 10. So 2 plays, 2 first downs, and looks like Broncos run the ball pretty well here.
Chiefs fans want you to just wait for their Mahomie.
Yeah, right. Well, see, here's the key, is that he's not going to get that many plays tonight. He's only if you limit his opportunities and you get a lead, that's going to put some pressure on Patrick Mahomes.
That's the best way they could do it.
By the way, we're here at Henry's 16th Street Tavern. Drink specials, Bud Light in particular. Happy hour all day. So if you're coming here, there goes Philip Lindsay right up through the middle, and another huge gain. That's 16 yards for Philip Lindsay.
Let's hope he doesn't make another stupid move like last week.
Hey, look, Lindsay, as long as he doesn't punch someone in the face, is going to have a good game. He's going to have a good game. They've had 2 runs, both Royce Freeman and Philip Lindsay. If they run the ball like that all day, Kansas City's never going to get the ball. It's not going to matter.
That was beautiful. He just found that pocket so easily.
Now we know. Smart money on the Broncos for a reason.
Oh, gosh. I'm sure you just found
already
that one thing just to say it right now.
The glitch. They fixed the glitch.
What's the glitch?
The glitch is Patrick Mahomes. It's fake. It's not real. There goes Demaryius Thomas dropping the ball. That's not good.
They haven't fixed it yet.
All right, let's see. Share this video, guys. Share this stream with the Broncos faithful. We're having some brews with you.
Yes.
By all means, come by Henry's 16th Street Tavern, downtown Denver, 16th Street Mall in Welton. Say hello to Jena. She is sporting her Broncos hat. I am sporting Broncos colors, even though it's not the Broncos logo.
Which is practically a slap in Kansas City's face. TJ did a TV appearance today.
I did. I was on TV
for Kansas City. And
Keenum
I'm
goes
just
down.
surprised he's
That's
alive.
a sack. D Ford on the sack, and it'll be 3rd down after Case Keenum drops back to pass, and D Ford gets him. D Ford coming off the right side there. Lindsay just does a terrible job blocking there. Lindsay, really just gets owned by the veteran pass rusher there in D Ford.
I'm going to do what you said and share this video right now.
Gracias.
You guys should come out tomorrow, too, because we'll be here for the wild card game, Rockies, Cubs. It's going to be a tough one. They really needed to win it today.
All righty, here we go. Case Keenum, 3rd and 12. He's definitely going to have to go downfield here. Let's see if he can. And D Ford once again steps up in the pocket. And Hireman gets out to about it's going to be 4th and 4.
Gary Martinez, what's up? Chris Bennett, John, of course, John, Eric, always watching.
Eric, G.
Good to have you guys.
John, what's up? What's your prediction, John? Misak, tell us what you got. I know you were posting a bunch of stuff earlier in the day, so Misak was getting you guys ready.
That's
There
right.
we go. Brandon McManus about to give the Denver Broncos the lead on the Kansas City Chiefs. It'll be the first time that Patrick Mahomes has touched a ball. Maybe not the first time he's touched a ball, but it's going to be the first time he's touched a ball this season coming from behind.
I don't think he's worried.
First time he's ever touched a ball.
Look at the fire in those
coming
eyes.
from behind.
He actually does not have a fire eyes face. He like looks like dead in his eyes. He's like just there's nothing there. There's no emotion. There's nothing.
Chris is saying nice old school hat. It is a nice hat, isn't it?
Thank you.
It's
a Christmas present.
You should come up with some trivia for people on the chat. We can do a little HQ here.
All right.
Sports trivia.
It'd be more fun if we had money on it.
It's gonna be like HQ, but without
without the time, without
$5,000.
the money, without. So it's basically just questions.
Or the $12 you could get on HQ when it's 5,000, because there's you only win a fraction of the prize money,
depending on how many people also won.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's usually quite a few.
But I played it once where like the second question was such an obvious answer, and I couldn't believe how many people got knocked out on it. And I was just like, nice job, United States.
What I have noticed
well done.
Is that a lot of times whenever they start to use colloquialisms, sort of like conversational English in the question, a lot of people will get the answer wrong because English is not their first language. That's a little theory for you on why some people get obviously like no-duh questions wrong on HQ. I got theories. Theories.
What percentage, TJ and I were arguing about this, what percentage of people in the United States speak Spanish as their first language?
Oh, Spanish as their first language in the United States?
Yeah, what percentage? Because we were talking about this last week and TJ didn't want to believe me.
I'd say it's probably like 5 or 6%. Which is a lot of people.
It is not 5 or 6%.
What's 6% of 325 million?
It's still way more than that. I have a
6%
bug bite on my arm.
That's a lot of people. That's as many people as live in New York, or more. It might be more than
New York City.
Of New York. Yeah. All right, Denver up 3-0. I gotta correct the score. Sorry about that, guys. Chris says, "Que pasa, amigos y amigas?"
I love it, Chris. Chris, speaking Spanish.
Thomas dropped the pass as usual. Yep, that was going back. Misak. Martinez is saying hello. Jorge is saying Keenum is a joke. Wow. Was that the sack or was that the low throw to Demaryius
Jorge,
Thomas?
I agree with you 100%. He is a joke.
That's so mean.
Oh, this guy's walking by in a Dodgers hat. I can't even stand him right now.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh. Get out of Denver.
Just don't worry about it.
Get out. Boo.
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
I just booed him. He saw me too. Boo.
There are more Dodgers fans that live in Denver than there are Rockies fans.
That is not true.
It is true. It really is.
That's not true.
That really is
true.
And let us know if you think that's true on the chat.
At the Rockies game yesterday, I was in this mosh pit of people cheering.
It sounds pretty loud at the MHS.
Wow, lots of Kansas City fans.
Stadium. Well, of course, yeah, their team's really good this year.
They're only 4 games in.
All right, here goes Mahomes, and on the first play, it's about 5. That play going to Chris Conley, and they get about 5 yards there.
I'm in a mosh pit at the Rockies game. After the game, where everyone's chanting, beat L.A., and a guy...
In a mosh pit?
Yeah, as we're walking through the stadium. We're right behind the cameras, the TV cameras. And a guy who was wearing all L.A. gear comes in the middle and just, he got taken out.
Wow, G is really, really, really impressed with his Cowboys beating the Detroit Lions. You knew their plays, and you still barely beat them. Tyreek Hill backtracks. Are they going to give him forward progress at the line to gain? They are not. So it'll be 3rd and inches for the Chiefs after 2 plays. So far, so good. It's not bad. It's not bad. They're not gashing the defense like the Broncos did on their first drive, which is good.
Okay.
If the Chiefs pick up a first down here, let's see how big of they have kind of indeterminately moved down the field this season, without regard for down or distance. John is saying, not a native. I can say on the Dodgers. All right, they're trying to run the ball, and he's going to make the first. Is he not going to make the first? That is a no. They're going to mark him short of the line to gain. That is a 3 and out for the Juggernaut Chiefs offense.
You're just asking for it. You are just asking for it.
It's a 3 and out. It's 3 and out. What happened? What happened?
No, the Juggernaut
Chiefs?
part.
What happened? I mean, they are a Juggernaut, aren't they? Pat my Hall of Fame. Pat my Hall of Fame.
Did
coming
nothing
in here, they did
on that drive.
I mean, just nothing.
Yeah.
No playmaking, no anything, and it's 4th and 1 here.
But I mean, it's not like he's only made plays on the first drive of the game. Give him a game.
Right
give him
here.
a half.
Just the arrogance, the hubris here. They're like, we don't care. It's 4th and inches from our own 35.
Okay, but up the middle.
All right,
really?
there they go. Getting it. Kareem Hunt up the middle. You know who was really good on that handoff? Patrick Mahomes. Looked so great on that handoff.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, let's see.
How did you get invited to television debut in Kansas City?
I've been on Kansas City television for years. This is not the first time I've been on Kansas City TV.
They hate you so much.
The fine people at KNBC do not hate me. Man, nice hit there. Oh, and he's going to get the flag. Are they going to say Todd Davis?
Illegal hit?
Illegal hit. They're going to call it an illegal hit because it was a helmet.
Oh gosh.
Oh, face mask? Okay, face mask on number 99.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kansas City will win. Denver has a terrible offense.
Who said that? I agree with you.
Joe says that.
What's up, Joe?
Kale
I
says,
like your way of
you
thinking.
beat the Lions, bro. Barely.
We know we always like Kale's point of view. He's non-biased. He's from Canada.
Yeah.
He's very honest and straightforward. He gives you a good take every
All
time.
Right,
I like it, Kale.
We've got 11 personnel on the field for the Chiefs. Fake the handoff to Tyreek, and they dump it off to Kareem Hunt, who picks up the first and a lot more. A couple of bad tackles, 3 bad tackles there. Justin Simmons gets barreled over, but does bring down Kareem Hunt, but not before he gets inside.
I would say Hunt took him down. He didn't bring down Hunt.
He did. He was holding on to his pads. No. Brought him down.
Hunt brought him down and couldn't get through him. That's all.
Well, yeah.
He went through him.
Well, look, that was a good run by Kareem Hunt. It was a good run. All right, here goes Mahomes. They got Travis Kelce out wide. 5 wide set here. And now they're moving triple motion. Wow. And Mahomes gets the ball. And he is sacked. He picks the ball back up, but he is sacked. And that is a little bit of maybe a little sign of weakness there. A little sign of weakness. You know who handled that? Oh, man. Man, elite level hands, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, God.
He's got elite level hands.
Please like this video if you feel bad that I'm going to have to be here all night with TJ hating on Patrick Mahomes. Or better, come save me.
What's wrong with me hating on Patrick Mahomes?
It's just every second.
It's not every second.
It is every second. Every second he's been on the field, you've hated on him.
I just want people to acknowledge that he's a fraud.
He's a kid, actually.
Tyreek Hill gets the ball to the outside, picks up about 4 yards. He is very fast. Can anybody ever say the phrase Tyreek Hill beats ... without thinking of the fact that he punched and choked his pregnant girlfriend in college? They got engaged this week, by the way. So
stand up for yourself,
happy
girl.
Happy family.
You think
the Hill family
told her she held her down and was like, "Marry me"?
That is not how that went.
You don't know. Or the ring is huge, or...
Mahomes throws it, and it is almost intercepted. Definitely deflected there. Number 29 with the deflection. Very dangerous pass there from Patrick Mahomes. Reckless, really. A reckless throw there from Patrick Mahomes. And they're going to have to settle here for a field goal. What? What?
Reckless pass. Yeah. Really reckless.
It was almost picked off.
It is. Say it one time like you do it for Case Keenum.
All right, Harrison butt kicker up here to attempt the 33-yard field goal. And it is up and right down the middle. And it is now 3-3 in this contest. 3-3. All right. Our second commercial break here, and Kale is saying, I am biased. Let's see. Joe, I know my Cowboys suck, but hopefully we can turn it around. John, you should see my post I did earlier on Keenum and Manning having completely different QBRs from without Shermer for Keenum and with Shermer for Eli. Kale says, almost picked. Misak, Mahomes is a reckless quarterback. Right. You get a like. You get a like. John.
Well, John corrected me last time we did a broadcast. He told me that he does not always agree with TJ Carpenter.
Who said that?
John. Although, from what I see here.
Kale says it was kind of a sketchy pass. How sketchy was that pass?
Just kind of a sketchy one. Just kind of.
It's kind of a sketchy
pass.
I'm just really in awe of this offense that no one can figure out today.
I'm just trying to actually impressive. Share this, and
really
I can't
impressive
get it
offense
out
for the
there.
Chiefs. It's amazing. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It's just remarkable. I mean, through 2 drives here, just amazing what we've seen from the Chiefs.
We've seen nothing from the Chiefs. Yes, we're aware. It was their first drive of the game.
I think the league should just concede defeat at this point to the Chiefs based off of what we just saw.
No.
Leader of men, Patrick Mahomes.
Who even has said that?
Let's see here.
Has
People
anyone
are talking
claimed
about him
that
being a Hall of Famer, and he's 3 games into his career.
They're saying if he continues on this track, he will be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Okay, all right. You know what that's like saying? That's like saying the first at bat of Johnny Giavitello's career meant he was going to be a Hall. He was on pace because you know
just
what?
The first at bat. Give him at least 3 games worth of at bats.
The first game of Johnny Giavitello's career, he went 4 for 5 with 2 home runs. Johnny Giavitello, who's this tall, he's shorter than Shapalicious.
Shapalicious, shout out to you. Hopefully,
are you coming?
He'll be here tomorrow.
Shap will be here tomorrow. We're going to be back out here for the Rockies and the Cubs. I know a lot of people are a little disappointed today with the Cubs. Or I'm sorry, with the Rockies. They're not disappointed with the Cubs. They're never disappointed with the Cubs.
They should be disappointed with the Cubs. The Cubs lost too.
But it's Chicago. They're not disappointed.
They've just endured so many years of defeat.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That they're just used to it.
Chris says, I watched Mahomes in college beat my Longhorns in 2015, and he was reckless at Texas Tech, but very talented.
There was a girl who played on my basketball team who was like that. She was like always just, it was like a whirling dervish through the lane, and then she would score, and I'm like, how are you on the court right now? You don't run any plays. But, she scored.
Seriously, if I'm the Broncos, I do not put the ball in the air. Just run the ball. Run it. Phillip Lindsay, Royce Freeman, Phillip Lindsay, Royce Freeman. Throw the Lugano in there. Then a little bit more Phillip Lindsay. As long as he doesn't punch anybody in the face. Yeah, there you go. All right, okay, so Phillip Lindsay for a gain of 7. It'll be second down and a long 3. Oh, they're showing. Yeah, that's really helpful
Look
graphic
at how
there
cute
in
he
ESPN.
is.
Really helpful graphic. Here's a giant orange square with a circle in the middle.
That's our wonderful state of Colorado.
They were very close to saying he was down. Oh, they are saying he was down. Justin Houston now at the sack, and Garrett Bowles there, the culprit, on the sack. Garrett Bowles just getting dominated there and holding, really. Actually, that was a hold on Justin Houston, and he still got to the quarterback. It is now 3rd and 11. He had 2 sacks last week against the 49ers, Justin Houston. By the way, guys, comment on the Phantom Facebook feed, facebook.com/watchphantom. Comment there, and we will get to your comments.
All right.
That's a pass there to Hireman, a flag on the play.
Not bad.
Well, it's terrible because they needed to get 11 yards and they got 3. So.
I meant he caught it.
Oh.
It wasn't intercepted. For Keenum, I have pretty low standards.
That is a low bar.
It's really low.
Throw an interception.
It's lower
Good
than
play.
Chapalucious.
Now you're bagging on.
I'm
Shap.
not bagging on Shap. Oh no, Shap knows that Shap dates women who are taller than him.
He has to.
And he loves it. So he's not upset about being short. He lives within his reality.
Marquette King with yet another
great punt.
That punt wasn't that bad. There goes Tyreek Hill.
Oh, wow.
And once again, some suspect punt return coverage. I would say of all the people to kick to, Tyreek Hill would be the bottom of the list. Why?
That's what you should describe your legs as if you're going to
unless it's going to be a short, high punt where you know you're going to get coverage down there, you can't kick to that guy. It's just stupid. He's faster. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about him being faster than everybody else on the field. He's always the fastest guy on the field. I remember
His legs are like 4 times your legs.
There was a debate in Kansas City a few years ago about Jamal Charles, who was one of the fastest players in the league, and how maybe Terrence Gore, who was a really great base runner, still is a great base runner, but was super fast. I mean, ran like a 4.3 40. Who was faster, Jamal Charles or Terrence Gore? And there's no debate about Tyreek Hill versus anybody. There's no one who's even close to being as fast as he is. In pads, no chance. He's the fastest player in league history. Don't kick to that guy. It's pretty simple.
Well, at least try not to.
Houston on the sack. Let's see. Jason says, "You seriously say Jano?" All right, Brock. Throw a little Jano in there. Jano. 22 Janos. See, John saying, what's with the damn check down throw from Keenum? I'm with you. I think they should let him throw downfield. I also think that they threw the ball too much, period.
You just said you thought that they should not throw downfield, that you should run the
ball. Yeah, they should run the ball. I want them to run the ball.
Connor wants to know if you want him to come to the Today's Show.
To today's
show? Right now.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Tell Connor to come on by.
What kind of romance do the two of you have exactly?
Connor?
Yeah, he just girlfriend texted me basically asking like, hey girl, ask TJ if he's actually interested in me coming or not,
Connor's
hint.
Connor's good.
No, he's cool. I'm just giving you shit basically.
I think at one point he thought that he was a better radio show host than me, which is not true. But he is.
How dare he think that he's better than the great TJ Carpenter?
He's a really good play-by-play guy though, and he's very good. I think if you haven't heard a Rapids game, which Rapids aren't that good this year, but Connor's been very good on the calls, so you should definitely check that out on Altitude. Connor and I we spar on like political stuff a lot. He's an intriguing mind. I like talking to him about stuff. All right, there is an attempt to get the ball to Kelsey, broken up by Brandon Marshall.
Wait, you and Connor disagree on political things?
Oh yeah.
He's more left wing than you, or more right?
Oh, he's more right wing than me.
Oh. Last week it felt like he was more left wing than you.
Really?
Yeah, in the debate about language and all of that.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, that was just...
But I think also because he works in a world of Spanish, soccer is more dominant.
Marquise Goodwin is faster. That's what Chris is saying. Marquise Goodwin is faster than Tyreek Hill. I do not agree.
Nah.
All right, the ball goes downfield. Very inaccurate throw there by Patrick Mahomes, as he is picking himself up off the ground. Todd Davis there on the pressure. And they have really made things difficult for Patrick Mahomes in the early going of this game. Where are all the open wide receivers, guys? Where are they? Oh, they're not there anymore? Crazy. Crazy how he looks like a normal, young, inexperienced quarterback who makes a lot of mistakes when his receivers aren't 10 yards open each.
Oh, my God. You did say that he would have a harder time going up against Denver's defense.
Denver's defense isn't even
and
that good.
thus far, he has.
Oh, Mahomes. Another bad throw by Mahomes on the pressure, and
God.
he is rattled. Mahomes is rattled. Can't even think straight right now.
Kansas City is going to blow up when TJ is right about this, because
Mahomes looks so
much shit.
He looks like a Hall of Famer, really. That's what he looks like. He looks like a Hall of Famer of 4 games.
I'm thinking of punny ways to change Hall of Famer, and they're not appropriate.
Hey, at least he hasn't thrown a pick yet. All right.
Hey. TJ, I have a question
Here's
for
the
you.
Dustin Colquitt punt, and that goes into the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Question for you.
Okay.
So we're here, Henry's Tavern, 16th Street Mall, Denver, downtown Denver. It's beautiful out here. It's finally starting to get cold and everything, but we have a special free appetizer, right?
Chris said, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And how does that go down exactly for people to use that if they come out?
So
I've got a lot of questions about that.
Sure. So if you, on your phone, if you go to the Phantom Facebook page,
okay,
and go to the events,
right, and then you click that link.
Click the link, and you'll see the coupon. It'll just be a big blue square.
But they can get it just by eating here at Henry's. They don't need to purchase anything else. They don't need to purchase.
Right. All you have to do is come to Henry's 16th Street Tavern.
That's pretty simple, you guys. That's like a free meal.
Free? Yeah, it really is. It really is.
It literally is.
Let me see here. I got some cheese curds over here.
We always have the cheese curds, as per usual.
Yep.
They're actually more fried than
They're
usual
a little bit, yeah,
today.
they're a little bit more crispy.
I like the crispiness.
Well, it's still really good.
And it's like a sweet jelly. The first time I had it, I didn't really think it was going to go, but it does. It works perfect.
This sweet
marmalade.
It's very, very good. All right. No, Chris Bennett is saying that Marquise Goodwin is faster than Tyreek Hill because his 40 time says so.
Not incorrect.
Well, look, I think hundredths of a second, you can vary with really fast people like that. His recorded 40 time is faster than Tyreek Hill's.
Right.
But in pads, on the field, like there's no way.
And there's something about speed that's straight and speed that involves straight and, lateral movements as well. And I feel like Tyreek Hill, despite whether he's going lateral or straight or lateral then straight, he is faster.
Mm-hmm. Good example of that is Niall Davis. Chiefs fans remember Niall Davis. He had his 40 time was a 4.27 at the combine. But you watched him play football and you realized at the pro level, he lowers his head. He has no field vision. He can't really turn at all.
Right, and continue that speed.
Right, so he just goes forward really fast and then falls over. Like there's no practicality to the speed. Ontario McCaleb had a 4.23 40, I think, at the combine. Something crazy like that. His problem was that he weighed 110 pounds. He was 5'4", weighed 110 pounds. There you go, Royce Freeman for a first down on first down.
Retweeting.
Ted Ginn Jr., that's another guy. Really, really fast. Can't catch.
Yeah, it takes more than just being fast, having a fast combine. Or fast 40.
Craig asking, how's everything?
Craig, what the heck? I personally invited you. I went out of my way today to find you and invite you to this, and you're not here. It's free food, man. Free.
Royce Freeman picks up a yard.
Free 99.
Free 99?
Yeah. I'm about to go outside and invite this guy who's been watching the game from the other side of this window to come in and have some free 99.
Yeah, absolutely. Free 99, man. Free 99.
Exactly.
Okay. Eric Berry I was hearing earlier this week, part of his heel injury is that he has a defect, like a birth defect on his heel. It's like a talon. That a lot of people will get this bone growth, like it'll saw it off or like sand it off or whatever. But it would require him. They have to sever the Achilles tendon in order to do that surgery.
Oh.
And so you're talking about a years-long recovery time.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people wonder, well, why didn't Eric Berry, who had an Achilles injury last year, just get the surgery then? And so a lot of people are upset with him. But I would counter that by saying, well, Eric Berry doesn't want to intentionally sever his own Achilles tendon if he doesn't have to. So I understand why you wouldn't have that procedure voluntarily.
Oh.
All right, Demaryius Thomas, especially given the fact that, it's never been a problem for him in the past,
Right, but it's clearly a problem now. Like, yeah. I get it. I get why you wouldn't. I mean, you can live with it, probably. The same thing happened with the Angels pitcher, Ohtani. He's young, new, crazy, bats insane.
Yep.
And they told him, about halfway through the season that he would need Tommy John surgery. And he was like, nah. And today, as the Angel season ended yesterday, he had Tommy John surgery today.
Kale saying, finally DT.
Yeah.
John Misek says, fuck, I wish I was in Denver right now having the food.
Free food, yes, it's amazing. And they even have vegetables in here that TJ doesn't eat.
Craig says, I'm here but not at the bar. Next week, maybe?
Here where?
Where are you? We would know if Craig was here.
Yeah, the whole 16th Street Mall would know if Craig was here.
He always is the focus of the room.
Craig, I challenge you to share this video to your 5 craziest Broncos fans friends. And if you do that next week, I buy you a drink.
Ari making a very good point on the chat. Ari Temkin.
The greatest Ari of all time.
Showtime.
My favorite show host of all time.
Ari Temkin.
Ari Temkin.
He is your favorite show host.
Well, Josh Briscoe has really stepped up his game. Let me tell you that. His little outfits, his funny humor.
His funny humor.
He's very funny. And Josh, TJ claims all credit for that.
4th and 5 after the pressure, and D. Ford and Justin Houston are causing problems for Case Keenum's accuracy.
Okay, so that was a really...
D. Ford fighting through a face mask and getting after Keenum.
Yeah.
D. Ford, one of my favorite guys. He and I had very long, sophisticated, intellectual conversations. And he was totally naked at the time because that's what football players are in locker rooms. So I had hours worth of philosophical talk with a naked D. Ford over the course of my career in Kansas City.
You didn't get naked, right?
I didn't get naked.
Okay.
D. Ford was naked.
And no one was drunk?
No one was drunk.
Just clarifying.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
I will say, Patrick, if you're watching, and if you're not, I'm going to send this video to you. Patrick, tomorrow, TJ will be wearing a Speedo and showing us his legs that he claims are better than Bo Jackson's.
All right.
That's a big deal, you guys.
Ari is saying TJ was all in on the Rockies all year. It's true.
Heart this Ari, that's very what true. Ari had to say. My favorite. After all of that, that's
why he's the best.
Ari, you might have gone below Joshua Briscoe just now.
That's hard to do, too.
It is not. Josh is hilarious.
Josh is hilarious?
Yeah, he just shows up to shows and he's like, let me put on a hat because I haven't washed my hair in 10 days and I'm going to wear this Bones shirt because it's Halloween time and it's October 1st.
Kale says offense needs to be more disciplined. I agree. Their offensive line is having problems today. I would say so far, the biggest issue for the Broncos has been their offensive line play.
Yeah.
The offensive line does not know what to do with that pass rush right now, and they've got to figure that out. they figure that out, they start running the ball a little bit more effectively, I think, you're feeling really good about the Broncos here. But that offensive line needs to continue to.
Wow.
What
Look
is
at how
Connor
Connor.
Cape
Come
wearing?
here. Get in
What
the
is
shot.
Connor Cape wearing?
Wow.
Oh, my
He really did this.
All right, hold on a second.
He really did this.
Jeremy Macklin? Jeremy Macklin.
This is actually my sister's jersey. She left it here the last time Pat Mahomes came to Denver. We went to the game.
Yeah.
Remember when the Chiefs won? She left it here, so now I'm wearing it.
There you go. We'll
Flip him in.
We'll just plug and play here. We will plug and play for Connor Cape. All right. Boom.
Sorry,
Boom.
TJ's arm's in the picture right now.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm working on it.
TJ might not be the center of attention now that Connor's here.
I'm
because technically I'm in the center of
I'm not the voice of anything.
Nope.
Well, and also too, right now my
voice of despair.
He's the voice of anti-Mahomes.
I'm pretty sure my face is it's going to be covered up by Brett Malia's face.
But why did you make the Brett Malia so big?
What?
Why'd you make him so big?
That's how advertising works.
Yeah, you got to be able to read it.
Everyone knows who TJ's agent is, because TJ describes this man as like Hulk and Thor having a baby.
If somebody helped you buy a house, you'd be complimentary of them.
Especially a house as nice as my house.
Yeah, especially if it's a house that makes your wife happy. Happy wife, happy life.
That's right.
I feel like that's not a really true statement.
It is.
It's absolutely 100% true. I'm not even
I
married, and I know that.
It is 1,000,000,000% true.
I think if you just spend time, well, yeah, I guess you're still making her happy in a way. So never mind. What I was gonna say.
Craig is saying, TJ, you're gonna have to wax your ... I don't know what that means.
He's talking about your junk.
My junk?
Yeah.
Why?
How did you not know? Because tomorrow TJ's wearing a Speedo because he lost a bet to me and Patrick, my friend Patrick.
About what?
About the Rockies.
How do you lose a bet to about the Rockies?
He said the Rockies wouldn't make the postseason, so he is going to show his legs off because he also claims his legs are the size of Bo Jackson's legs.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tyreek Hill gets the first down.
TJ's a loud person.
Yeah.
What's that?
You're
TJ's
very
a loud person.
I'm a loud person?
Yeah.
Not necessarily in volume, but just boisterous.
Like,
bravado,
like how
braggadocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop culture uses
I
the
do
word
a lot
loud.
of talk. I do a lot of talk.
You talk too much.
I don't think that's true.
Chiefs fans do.
Yeah.
I was on Kansas
Anyone
City
who
TV
knows you
today.
personally does.
Why?
Because they asked me to be. I say yes to anything.
What did they have you do?
KNBC came by and took shots of us on the morning show.
Okay.
And, listened to the show and then interviewed me afterwards about the game and about my time in Denver. They asked me to compare Denver to Kansas City.
I mean, they're good and bad in their own different ways.
Yeah.
Denver's bigger. That's nice. I think that's, a little bit more happening of a city.
Definitely
which
true.
is good.
Yeah.
But Kansas City's got charm and character and feels a little more like home.
But it is your home. You can't say that.
Well, the people are also nicer. There's so many.
Denver?
There's so many West Coast transplants here that they're all rude.
Well, people in Kansas City are nice to you if you're from Kansas City.
Yeah,
they're
people
nice
were
to you if
never
you're-
nice to you.
They're nice to you if you're not from Kansas City. Because so many people who move to Kansas City say, this is amazing. I never thought it would be this great. The people are wonderful. I'm never going to leave.
You know
I've
what
met
it is?
so many people like that.
It's TJ. People in
It's-
Kansas
TJ.
City are not nice
The
to
common
TJ.
denominator is TJ here.
You. I
don't
You're the
understand.
problem.
What is
You're the problem.
It's not my. It's
You're
not
the problem.
Me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
They don't like you.
I don't think it's my. I don't think it's me.
You're inflammatory.
I just said by saying rational things. That's the problem. Is if you say
That's
something.
not what you did, though.
If you
That's
say
not what you
something-
did, and you
I
know
know.
it.
I think he wants to, that's how he wants to get off of this. I said rational things.
That's the thing, though, is TJ at times, he would say rational things, and he would have very valid
Surrounded
critiques.
by.
But he would also,
on, that's
he
a
would
crappy
also,
catch.
he would also
Wow.
be a troll in the middle.
Really, really elite level quarterbacking there from Patrick Mahomes.
Who was that? Who dropped it?
I think it was Kareem Hunt dropped it.
That wasn't a. You're an elite level troll.
It was a bad pass, low pass.
So that's the problem, though, is you're good at what you do, whether it's making a good point or trolling. You're good at both those things. But then people, they don't know the difference sometimes, and so they think it's just one or the other.
Look at his creepy face.
Yeah. I got TJ figured out a long time ago.
Well, you've spent more time with him.
TJ forgot how we met.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
There goes Kareem Hunt streaking down the field.
Surely he stepped out.
And Pac-Man Jones finally gets him out of bounds.
I can't believe Pac-Man Jones is playing football.
How old is Pac-Man now? He's like 45.
38.
He's so old.
He's Tom Brady of defense.
He didn't.
The fact he still has like knee ligaments is amazing. Especially playing for the Bengals.
The Bengals were a perfect fit for him, though.
They really were.
It was like Convict City.
Remember when he was with the Titans?
Didn't he start with the Titans?
Started with the Titans.
And he was good when he was younger. When he still had his athleticism, he was good. And then he was kind of okay with the Bengals. And now I don't know why he's still playing football, to be honest with you. They didn't even use him as a punt returner last week.
Hey, I'll be honest, the tackling for the Broncos defense has been their main problem so far. Tackling from the Broncos defense, and on offense, it's been the offensive line. But
Garrett Bowles is going to get worked all night.
Oh, he's been abused by Justin Houston.
Justin Houston's already beaten him once and forced a holding penalty another time. It's going to get worse.
D Ford looks formidable against this offensive line.
I think D Ford's like one of the highest rated pass rushers in 2018.
Hey,
according to like Pro Football Focus.
I'm so happy for D Ford because he has endured more crap.
Well, the thing is, he's like you. Even though now he's performing well, the people of Kansas City don't like him.
They don't even care.
Because he's been established as something else.
You're that guy who ran away from Frank Gore. We don't like you.
Hey,
and
that
it's
was
a
pass.
First down completion.
Completed.
DeMarcus Robinson with the reception.
By Mahomes.
Pull your socks up.
To DeMarcus Robinson.
You see that one sock? Pull your socks up.
See.
Look at his right leg when he catches the ball. It's time to look like a professional. What are we doing out here?
Got pulled down on the tackle.
Right.
Pull it up.
Thanks, Trevor Maddich.
Hey.
I'm a big uniform guy.
Why?
Because the Broncos uniforms are terrible. The Chiefs away uniforms are terrible, except when they wear white pants.
I like the white on white. I think you're right there. I think the white on white's much better. Mahomes rushing outside, and he's going to try to make it. He's going to get sacked. That is technically a sack, but not really.
We need to see the all-22
Why do you have
here
little dancing feet?
and see where Travis Kelce is. Because I think he's looking for Travis Kelce in this part of the field, and for whatever reason, he's not throwing him the ball.
Yeah, if they showed a replay on the Spider Cam, you might be able to find him. But
this is not the first time they've been down here and haven't been able to put the ball in the end zone, though. So I want to know what the Broncos are doing to take Kelce away. Because they've had trouble taking tight ends away early in the season.
Well, the one attempt that he made to get it to Kelce earlier in the game, he was blanketed by a defender. Mahomes quick and out of
His receivers are letting him down.
Yes, just really.
2 drops in the first half already.
Was that a drop or was that him overshooting Tyreek Hill?
No, that was a drop.
That's a drop.
Okay, no,
you see?
The
you see what I'm saying? He just wants it to be overshot.
Okay. No,
he called the last one.
Hit him in his hand.
Hit him in the hands the last throw, and you were like,
I know what TJ's point about Mahomes is, and I understand that TJ does think that Pat Mahomes is a good quarterback, and he's going to be very good. I don't think
Kansas City disagree.
Right. I don't think TJ has it out for Pat Mahomes or anything like that.
I actually really like Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, I figured.
Why don't you list for us every
pocket? He's got to run for it. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Patrick Mahomes. And dusting off his very clean jersey for a touchdown.
They're not going to fight us. The real people who would fight us, they're at the game. We're safe here.
We're outside the game.
Yeah, they're fighting each other in
right.
section 323 right now. We're doing okay.
I got to keep moving the camera over here so
that you can be in it.
Well, you guys keep scooting this way.
Scoot.
Yeah. I'm just going to stand over here. It doesn't even matter. I don't need to be on camera. It's fine. I'll sit down.
What will you do with all your Sadness. Wow.
Sadness?
I got a question for you, though, TJ. What did you pick? Chiefs -4.5, Broncos +4.5?
3.5. We got all the way down to 3.5 today.
I got the Chiefs -4.5. That's where I got in.
I
couldn't find 3.5. I don't know where people saw 3.5.
Oh, it was in every book today.
I don't understand betting at all.
I placed the bet the other day.
Well, yeah. So we made our picks for Phantom on Wednesday, and I think at that time it was 4.5, but that was down from 5.
Right.
I can't remember which expert it was. It wasn't R.J. Bell. I know you hate R.J. Bell.
I don't hate R.J. Bell. I just think he's a hack. Which, don't you know that he's a hack? Like, you know that, right?
Well, some people say he's a hack, and some people don't.
You know, there's documented
evidence
of him just being a total.
Yeah, but it's sports betting. That's everybody. I don't know.
What's the protest?
What's happening outside?
Oh yeah, there's
what does the sign say?
Stop the war.
Something. Stop the war.
Stop the war.
Maybe. We need some binocs.
I can't read any of those.
It's very poor protest.
That's quite a few people.
When people are unaware of what your message is.
I don't know, 50, 60 people?
Yeah, it's a good little train, but we don't know what they're protesting.
A lot of signs. Stop the something.
Signs that you can read.
How dare you, somebody.
Protest them.
All right, let's see here. Ari says, happy wife, happy life is a sexist decree.
Ari, you're back on top, bro.
John is saying you can't hide, LOL.
Fight Ari is what I'm going to do.
Eric says, hey, Ari, do you think the Steelers are in trouble or are they going to recover? Do you think, what about you, Connor? Do you think the Steelers are going to recover?
It's a rebuilding year.
I don't know. It's not a rebuilding year, though. It's like Ben's last year.
Yeah.
This is like the last year of their window.
They have to win now.
The problem is, next year's the rebuilding year. 2 years from now is the rebuilding year. The problem
That's
is
just what people say whenever they're playing crappy.
Well, it's kind of like the Patriots. When the Patriots were at 1-2, were you saying, "Oh, the Patriots are done and dusted"? No, because you know that the Patriots have talent and good players and good coaches. It's the same thing with the Steelers. Like Ben Roethlisberger, they still have him. They still have Antonio Brown. They still have talent. Le'Veon Bell apparently is coming back in Week 7. I don't know, according to Schefter. So who knows what will happen there? But
not after the Earl Thomas thing.
I wouldn't think so, but that's what he said today. But, the Steelers have talent, so I feel like it'd be wrong to say, oh, they're done. But at the same time, they look like dog crap. They look bad.
Really bad.
Ben Roethlisberger looks old. He's looked old, in the face for years, but now, his football play looks old.
That elbow injury has really done a number on him because he is overshooting receivers like crazy. Worse than usual.
Right. But their backups, who? Josh Dobbs?
Right.
You don't want Josh Dobbs playing quarterback.
Nope. Good old 5-head, Joshua Dobbs.
No eyebrows. He's an astronaut, right? Or he studied astrophysics or astroengineering or whatever at Tennessee, which I can't believe Tennessee has an astro whatever program.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm eating the tempura-fried cheese curds.
Yeah, why don't we read some comments? Damn protesters.
Go ahead and read. Start reading, Jenna.
Okay. I'm with Jenna. I don't understand betting. Nice, Chris.
It's easy.
You guys need to explain it to me because I would like to.
It's an easy way to make money. You know what you're doing.
But if you don't, like me, you lose money.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys listen to the morning show.
We don't. Just kidding.
Or follow me on Twitter, but
we do.
I was 6-1 against the spread in the NFL this week.
I see you saying that. I see your tweets saying that, but I never see your tweets before. I don't see your picks
I tweeted it before. I tweeted the picks before.
You need to do what I do. You need to click on my gambling column on milehighsports.com for college football. I'm pretty good at that. NFL is much more difficult.
I do college picks with Tom Gibson here at Henry's Tavern. He and I. Cortland Sutton. 6'4". If just focus on the ball, dude, because he's
concentrate on the ball.
He is such a physical freak. His ability to control his own center of gravity downfield while defensive backs are doing stuff like that. Because you saw the defensive back there, Fuller. Fuller was just draped all over him. And he still, it didn't affect Cortland Sutton's, it didn't knock him off at all.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're strong.
1st and 10, and they run the pitch to Phillip Lindsay, who gets about 6 yards.
If they don't get a touchdown here, what this is it's like watching Syracuse versus Clemson. Did you watch that game?
I did.
You knew as soon as Syracuse kept settling for field goals, they weren't going to win. You just knew it.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get touchdowns out of these drives.
Yep.
That's where the Broncos are. You got to get touchdowns out of these drives.
They do.
Because if you end up at 17-6, 24-6, whatever, you're toast. You're not coming back from a double-digit deficit. I know it's Andy Reid. I know we got our jokes, but Case Keenum's not that guy.
Right.
You got to come away with touchdowns on this drive.
And they're pretty close right now. They're inside the 20-yard line. 2nd down. Royce Freeman barreling forward. Gets close to a first. That'll be 3rd and a long one.
3rd and 1.5.
Yeah. 3rd and
Eric wants to know, where's Bell going? Anyone?
After this year, he's going to go to Siberia like LaShawn McCoy did. He's going to go sign a mega deal for an irrelevant franchise. He's going to go get paid for a team that's going to overpay him. That's not going to be in the playoffs the entire time he's there.
So,
even though LaShawn McCoy did go to the playoffs last year.
So the Chargers.
Well, if they didn't have Melgore, yeah, they'd be an option.
Melvin Gordon, by the way, had a run this weekend that was just special. All right, Royce Freeman to the outside, and he gets through to the 1st down, and he's going to make it into the end zone. That's a touchdown, Royce Freeman.
The
Broncos are an extra point away from tying the game.
No wonder you hate that play call.
It was terrible, and it worked.
All because of hustle and the dude. I mean, Royce Freeman kept his feet moving, broke a couple tackles.
All because the Chiefs thought they were playing flag football.
Well, yeah,
that was bad.
That was not a good play call. It was a good play.
It should have been stopped 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There's like 4 guys
right there.
4 guys have an opportunity to get Royce Freeman.
What is that?
Nobody.
He's a powerful man.
He is a very
light on his feet. The defense are supposed to be powerful too.
By the way, defense in the league this year is optional. I don't think anybody really knows.
That's why TV ratings are up. It's exactly what the NFL wanted.
I hate that you're right about that. I really do. I hate that that's true.
Yeah, it sucks. Because I like defense. I like watching defense.
I do too. I'm a big fan of teams that know what they're doing and play really good scheme sound defense.
But it puts into perspective Jared Goff's night from Thursday night. Because what we're gonna see through the rest of the year is they're gonna be a handful of quarterbacks, probably Breeze, Rodgers, Brady, and then maybe Mariota, maybe a Pat Mahomes. Somebody's going to eclipse what Jared Goff did on Thursday night, and we're all gonna forget about it, and it's gonna happen like every other week.
Right.
We have to take that into account and into perspective when we think about what Jared Goff did against the Vikings. Like we think we're still in this realm where it's like defense is a thing, and Jared Goff did that, but it's not. Defense isn't a thing anymore. So what Jared Goff did isn't actually that impressive because they don't play defense anymore.
What about Mitch Trubisky?
Mitch Trubisky is the ultimate fake good. Fake good.
Trubisky's fake good.
If Mitch Trubisky came into the league in 1995, he would be terrible.
Yeah.
But he came into the league in 2017, so he's going to be okay.
Yes.
And he's got Matt Nagy as his coach, which is a huge boost.
That's right. Nagy's smart, man.
Matt Nagy's got a brain.
Do you want me to get you a drink, by the way?
Absolutely.
Because
yeah. Jenna, you want to go grab
By the way, the fact that I always get the drinks.
You asked.
I'm offering because this guy won't go.
And it's my birthday. Who's buying?
What?
It's your birthday?
It's his birthday.
On Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, yeah.
That doesn't count. You just tricked me into thinking it was right now.
We'll do birthday shots.
Birthday shots.
What kind of shots?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Perfect.
Tequila.
It's the only thing I can shoot.
Okay. All right. So, Jenna is coming through here.
That is what's going to happen, though.
What?
Jared Goff had that 158.3 rating, perfect rating. What's that? Yeah, I do. An IPA, just something good. I don't know.
So you're letting the hair grow out on the top there?
Yeah, letting it go.
Let it go.
Lion's mane.
I'm trying to look like Gareth Bale. Is that what you're going for?
I don't have the ape face. He's got that ape face. He's got that big, broad chin, and his mouth is gigantic.
Yeah.
Looks like a gorilla.
It's all that HGH. That's what
it is. Absolutely is. But What's funny about him is, like, after Ronaldo leaves, he's now living up to his potential that he never did when Ronaldo was there.
Of course. Well, that's the problem with players like Ronaldo is that you can't be as good.
No.
When they're there,
right.
He's like Kobe.
Right.
Messi is a lot like LeBron in that he makes everybody else around him better.
Right.
Ronaldo is straight up Kobe.
Ronaldo is Messi makes the guys around him better. Ronaldo takes away other people's powers.
Right. And absorbs them and is super powerful on his own.
Did you see the rape allegations against Ronaldo?
No.
Whew. So apparently it was in 2009, and this German newspaper has it called Der Spiegel. I don't know how reputable they are. I don't know if it's like, the Daily Caller or the Washington Post of Germany.
I would have no idea
I don't know.
How to know.
I don't know. But they got it. Apparently 2009 in Vegas, he raped this girl in the hotel, and they had a settlement of $350,000 or whatever. And now she wants to void the settlement and take him to trial. And so
She wants to give the money back.
She wants to give the money back, go to trial. The Las Vegas police have reopened the case, and Der Spiegel has documents from Ronaldo's law team from when it happened, like their little fact-finding thing on their own end, where they asked him questions. They had him fill out a questionnaire to get a sense of what he'd done. And one of the questions was, did she scream or anything like that? And he says she didn't scream, but she said no multiple times. And I kept going. So, like, he admitted to it, and they have, like, documented proof of him admitting to it and going over her objections, and it looks pretty serious. But, Italy's a no extradition country, so they'll just have to get him when he goes to Champions League. When he's playing in Spain or something, just arrest him off the plane.
So what you're saying is that he's not going to be moving to MLS anytime soon?
Nope. David Beckham's going to have to find another superstar.
That's right. It's not going to be Ronaldo.
Could be Antoine Griezmann.
I don't understand.
Look at this. 2 targets, nothing. What are the Broncos doing? What are they doing to take away Kelsey? I want to see the whole field.
Todd Davis was the player with the deflection on the first Kelsey target. Oh, I know it's not Brandon Marshall because Brandon Marshall can't. Oh, wow.
Offside. He's offside.
Yeah, that is
He's offside.
Bradley Chubb, who's going to get called for the offsides there.
No, it's Von Miller. But we love the aggression.
58 or 55?
I think it was 50. I think it was 58. It was Vaughn, right?
Hold on, let's see here. See what the call was.
I was wrong. It was Chubby. I was wrong.
Bradley Chubb.
It's an astronaut. Another astronaut.
Eric saying, hurry up, Jenna, I miss you already. I think it was all that soccer talk.
Yeah, it was tough. She's a big soccer fan.
Is she? She's a big baseball fan.
She's a Latina girl.
I know.
Soccer.
Well, I don't know.
She said she said baseball's her favorite sport, though.
Baseball is her favorite sport.
Which is wild.
She played some basketball.
A millennial who likes baseball. That's a thing.
And that's really weird. That seems to be more of a thing in Denver. Millennial baseball fan.
Coors is fun.
Right.
People think they like baseball. Really, they like Coors.
Oh, flag on the play.
It's going to be defensive holding, illegal contact. It happened in that area.
It's going to be something on the defense.
It happened in that area of the field. Thank you, Jenna.
Illegal formation.
I was wrong.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Well, normally when you see a flag within 3 yards and it's out there on the edge of the field, it's like illegal contact or something.
Right. All right, Von Miller.
Is this draft reaction video to get in Chubb?
That is Von Miller screaming about them drafting Bradley Chubb.
Somebody opposite me. I'm not going to be double teamed on every third down.
They already had good pass rushers.
Can you imagine being Shane Ray watching that? Like, man, what the hell?
Right.
What the hell, right?
Can you imagine being Von Miller and your team just drafted another pass rusher and you are so confident that it's not going to affect you at all? You can make a video like that.
Like, quarterbacks don't even do that.
No.
Like, Tom Brady watches Jimmy Garoppolo get drafted. He's like, shit.
That's right.
I got to work harder.
They drafted, was that the third round?
Second round, I think.
Second round.
When the Packers draft somebody next year in the first round, Aaron Rodgers is going to be like, damn it.
That's right. I got to start dealing with this crap. Just got a contract extension. I got no rest.
He's going to call Brett Favre and be like, how'd you handle it? What'd you do? And Brett is going to be like, amphetamines.
Chris says, No one in a Hubby Brister jersey.
These are
What?
the largest tequila shots ever.
Those are pretty large tequila shots.
Oh, nice.
What?
It
Uh-oh.
looks chilled.
Chill.
Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. That is the one matchup. Well, two. There's two matchups I thought were going to be really problematic for them. The first one was Tyreek Hill. The second was Travis Kelce. But Hill is the one guy I'm like, who do you put on him? Chris Harris, but like...
Can't be Roby.
Can't be. Chris Harris isn't good enough to cover him. He's not fast. He's not fast enough.
Put a shade of safety over the top. Hope you don't get beat. Hope you don't get beat deep, and take your lumps in the middle of the field. I love this play design that they had. They showed that last year.
Tyreek Hill and out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for 2 yards.
Flag.
A lot of work for 2 yards.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play here.
Is that holding?
Patrick Mahomes has done nothing downfield. All of their big gains have been on screens or dumps to the flat.
Well, that's because
it's all been yak.
Did you see before the pass, before the snap? That's because he didn't pull his socks up. But did you see before the pass, the Broncos secondary, they're all 7 yards off everybody.
Yeah.
And then they have a single high safety deep.
Right. Oh, face it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad on DeMarcus Robinson there.
Cut him.
I think they tried. I think he's been cut, actually, several times by the Chiefs. Not as much as Junior Hemingway, but
this is going to be a draw. It's going to suck. Oh, it's not.
Oh, and that one is
drop.
dropped by Travis Kelce. Just a bad throw there by Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it's behind him. Behind him.
Now, look, it hit him in the hand, but I still feel like that's really more on the quarterback there, throwing pretty far behind the tight end.
Just because I hate that adage that if you get a hand to it, you should catch it, because it's just not realistic.
Yeah,
it's just not real. Very few people are making that catch. Maybe Gronkowski does, because he's a better tight end than Kelce, but...
I agree. He's just he's more machine now than man. So
you didn't agree last year
with what?
That Gronk's better than Kelce?
Last year, last year
I had this argument like a dozen times with you and Albright.
I know.
Hey, our protesters are coming back.
What's that?
Our protesters are coming back. What does he say, Jenna? All right, go take a look. Now you're gonna say last year.
No, we won't go. Well, last year Travis Kelce was having a career year. That really is good. That made
and
his.
Gronk was still having better stats.
Yeah, but that kind of really made him. And he had Tom Brady throwing him the ball.
That's always the excuse everyone uses. Tom Brady's throwing him the ball.
Tom Brady's amazing. I feel like it's a legitimate excuse that you have the best quarterback ever throwing you the ball. So people might say, hey, yeah, but he had the best quarterback ever throwing him the ball. That went to no one. No one.
I wouldn't say Mahomes is rattled.
He's just kind of off.
He's off.
He's off, and he's reading things wrong, and he's dropping the ball, and he just looks like a rookie. He looks like a guy who's started 4 games in his career.
Yep.
Which, I thought that was going to start in game 1. It took till game 4, but here it is. This is what I thought you would see from the beginning of the season from Mahomes, because this is what he really is. I just didn't realize defense was going to be optional in 2018, and he wasn't going to play a good defense until week 4.
Right. Right.
Stop the floor on women's something. Women's LGBT.
Oh, so it's a sexual gender
free
orientation.
Abortion on demand. That's what one of the signs says. Socialism and liberation. I'm out.
Anti-patriarchy.
I am out.
So we're the bad guys.
We're the problem.
We're literally the guys, therefore bad.
We're also white and straight.
All right. Putting Jena back on here. Jena?
Kevin, nope. That's good.
Kevin, nope. That is a pretty funny one.
Kevin,
okay, you guys say, "Oh, we're the problem," just because it's anti-men. But
no, I wasn't. I didn't want to make it political. I'm just saying.
But in all honesty, it's not you type of guys like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's mostly old guys who aren't going to change their opinion on anything anymore because they're too old. They're too close to death to start changing their views on stuff.
Yeah. People are stubborn the older they get. You're dealing with views that people have held since they were, 18, 50s, and 60s.
Let's take a look at some comments here. John saying Shaq Barrett, another guy who would maybe be a little offended. Von Miller celebrated them getting another pass rusher. I think Barrett's going to get paid, which, by the way, I'm pretty excited about our weekly interview with Shaq Barrett on the morning show tomorrow. He joins us on Tuesdays normally, but he may join us on Wednesday. But let's see. Nice. Chris says Mahomes is missing Sammy Watkins, who is in the locker room.
Could be.
Do you think Sammy Watkins' absence is the main issue right now?
I think Sammy Watkins is absolutely a guy that you have to game plan around if you're a defense, which the Chiefs definitely still have enough weapons to get by without him, but I also think not having him out there, that's just one more thing for Mahomes to deal with, because look at his replacement. It's Demarcus Robinson getting lots of snaps today.
Kale says he is getting rattled, so he thinks Mahomes is getting rattled.
I think he looks rattled. He doesn't look like he's rushing anything. He just looks like he's missing his spots.
Sure. John says TB12 likes his tight ends like Flacco in Baltimore. He does. I thought that maybe the most formidable.
TB12 likes Rob Gronkowski. Dwayne Allen doesn't get any play. Dwayne Allen had his first target of the year yesterday.
People will say that Tom Brady was never more lethal than when he had Randy Moss. I disagree. I think he was never more lethal than when he had those two tight ends, Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. That offense was terrifying.
And Aaron Hernandez was the better
murderous.
one. Aaron Hernandez was the one who got paid first.
He was really good. I really do hate saying that. Objectively, if you're going to say Tyreek Hill, I mean Tyreek Hill's a good player, and Tyreek Hill didn't murder.
You can call a spade a spade. Just call it what it is. Aaron Hernandez is a murderer, and he was good at football.
He was a really good. Yeah, he was
both
a really
at murdering and football.
He was a really talented murderer.
Chris Bennett sent us in a little stat for the show. He said, before his 42-yard pass to Cortland Sutton, Case Keenum hadn't completed a pass thrown 30-plus yards downfield since Week 10 of last season.
Yeah.
He just wanted us to read his little stat.
That's a long time to go.
That's a long time.
Stephon Diggs was, I believe, the recipient on that. Of course, the postseason he hit. Was it Thielen or was it Diggs on that touchdown against the Saints?
Diggs. The game winner was Diggs.
The game winner, yeah.
But it wasn't 30 yards downfield.
How far was it?
Diggs was like 20.
Was that only a 20-yard pass?
25.
Oh, you mean in the air?
In the air. It was like 50 after the catch, but in the air.
See, TB12 is boys with Mahomes' college coach.
Yeah, Cliff Kingsbury got a Super Bowl ring.
All right.
With the Pats,
Keenum moves off his spot out of the pocket and hits Emmanuel Sanders.
I'm not impressed with Will Fuller. Or not Will Fuller. What's his name? What's Fuller's first name?
Will? No.
Kendall. Will is the wide receiver. Not impressed with Fuller. They traded for this guy.
Well, they were, that whole Alex Smith thing, that was in a hope that because he was such a highly rated nickel corner, he'd be able to make that transition because he's so young. Clearly he hasn't. And, to be honest with you, it's kind of the similar thinking around Bradley Roby with the Broncos. I thought Roby was going to come in and be good on the outside, and he hasn't been any good on the outside. Keenum to the outside there, and that's picked up by Devontae Booker, who gets corralled down.
Ouch, that looked like it hurt.
It was close to a horse collar, but I think he just grabbed him by the neck. I don't think there's really a call for that.
Tyreek Hill beat up his pregnant girlfriend in college.
He did. That happened.
We talked about that, and they got engaged recently. So
this week.
So I asked, do you think that he held her down and was like, marry me?
Devontae Booker with the first down there. Fans booing, upset about a no call there. We are almost at halftime. This has been a very fast-moving game.
Defensive struggles fly by.
Who thought 10-10 was going to be the score at halftime?
Nobody who has the over. Whoops.
Did you take the over?
No. It was only 53.5. I was like, I don't know if the Broncos can keep up. But the Broncos are playing defense today.
So why don't you guys take a moment now that there's no game on to explain to me and a few of the other people watching how the hell betting works? What is an over? What's an under?
We don't have enough time. Over-under is just the total score.
So you add the points of both. You add the points of both teams up.
Vegas,
and that's the over/under.
Vegas sets a number, and if you bet the over, then you need the score to go over that number. And if you bet the under, you need it to stay under that number.
Okay.
And so then the line.
So you didn't need more time.
The line is like if both teams start at 0-0, who wins?
He's going to mess this up. He's going to confuse you.
So both teams start at 0-0 in a regular game, right? And then whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. But what Vegas does is they take the team that they think is better and they subtract points from 0. So they start off at negative whatever, negative 7.
So if the Chiefs were -3, they think the Chiefs are that are 3 points better than the Broncos.
That's right.
And then if you bet the Chiefs -3, that means you need them to win by 4 or more to win the bet.
That's confusing.
I can't.
Basically, the favorite.
I'm lost.
The favorite always has the minus next to their number.
I cannot read some of the comments that are
Why?
out there. Eric is saying some stuff I can't read.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, Eric.
I can't really.
Why? I can't read it.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
don't
read
want
it from
to
here.
You don't want to read it.
Why can't you read that? You love that kind of stuff.
I'm just saying.
You love that kind of stuff?
He loves those kind of comments that have nothing to do with the sport that he's talking about.
I didn't know you loved that kind of stuff.
The kind of comments that have nothing to do and totally derail. He does this to Ari and Josh Briscoe all the time, where he just comments something totally
Right.
inappropriate.
I would not make a domestic abuse joke. At least I was thinking about this because I was considering doing Oscar Blues open mic night on Thursdays. Oscar Blues has open mic nights.
Like
I was thinking
singing?
about doing like doing like a
go read your poetry.
Doing like 5 minutes.
Of
do
your,
like 5
your
minutes
poetry?
like a stand-up.
He
don't have jokes.
He thinks he's funny.
I have jokes. I can do jokes.
What jokes?
I can do jokes.
Your face is not enough of a joke to last 5 minutes. That's a pickable ball. Don't do that. Who is that? Number 22, Marcus Peters' replacement. Don't brush it off when you had a chance to make the pick.
That's all we know about number 22 for the Chiefs is not Marcus Peters. It's just not Marcus Peters.
They wanted to move on from Marcus Peters so fast, they gave his number away.
I talked to Adam Teicher this week, and Teicher was like, yeah, they had to do something about him because he was going crazy on people. He's not violent. He doesn't get into physical altercations, but he yells at people who he thinks are screwing up, which apparently you can do if you're a coach. You just can't do it if you're a player.
Or a
so
quarterback.
He's like Tom Brady.
You can do it if you're a quarterback.
You can do it if you're a quarterback.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Bad deal there. Keenum gets hit to the ground. Hireman drops the pass. It wasn't a great pass, but I think that their execution on screens has been very bad. It was bad against Baltimore last week.
Which is amazing because the screen is one of the most basic plays.
Yeah.
Let all the pressure go to the quarterback. Quarterback dump it off. Blockers turn around, run. It's so simple.
We're about to do oh no, I did it wrong. A boomerang, guys.
Oh, a boomerang? Yeah, that was pretty good.
TJ's Carpenter is so proud of his boomerang.
He's pretty good at boomerangs.
That was actually a good pass. I don't mean to be condescending by using the word actually, but
I wish he had gotten the ball there a little faster, but
he doesn't have that arm.
No, he doesn't. That's the route that you have to be able to throw if you're going to be an NFL quarterback. You have to be able to throw that route.
And I guess Keenum can make that
on the
throw.
play action.
They got to take a look at this spot. He was short. He's 1.5 yards short.
Well, after all of the nonsense that we saw from the refs on Sunday, I feel like there's an emphasis on don't screw up stuff.
What was wrong with the refs on Sunday?
The Baker Mayfield call?
Yeah, okay.
That was really terrible. The call on Dak Prescott was bad.
Here's my thing about refs. The NFL is obviously breaking in some new refs who are in their first year, right?
Yeah.
That's great. That's terrific. But
they got to replace all these refs who are taking TV gigs.
But nobody stops watching the NFL because of the refs. And it's not a bad talking point.
What?
I don't think the NFL minds people whining about the refs.
I don't think they mind it to a point, but if you get to where the NBA is, the NBA has a really big problem with people who
Well, the NBA has two problems.
are turned off by the refs.
One is the refs gamble, and it's documented.
Yeah.
Dude went to jail.
Tim Donaghy, yes.
Two is the refs don't enforce the rule book. Here, they enforce the rule book. They just get it wrong.
John is saying, why the fuck are they reviewing this?
Because he's short, John.
All right, so you're saying he's short. John is saying, come on, man.
It's not a first down.
Eric is saying, dangerous play. He did not like that throw.
It was dangerous. It was dangerous. Because it kind of hung up there for a while. Yeah. It was like a hot air balloon.
It looked like a pass I would expect from the starting quarterback of the Houston Cougars. That's what I.
Yeah.
That's what
and Houston's produced a Heisman winner at that position, so let's be nice.
Yeah,
he's no Andre Ward, but
I was going to say in the '80s, yeah.
Run and shoot.
Andre Ward.
But that's the thing is like Pat Mahomes has thrown that ball a couple times tonight to Tyreek Hill, and he throws it on a laser, and Case Keenum throws it on a hump.
Kale is saying if this is overturned, Denver needs to go for it.
Yeah, of course. There's only 43 seconds left.
Yeah, but you can take the lead. Fourth down.
They moved it.
John saying make it count for now, LOL.
You got to go for it, though. You got to go for it.
That's what they're doing.
Just QB sneak it.
That is what they're doing.
Every quarterback in the NFL worth his contract can get a yard on a QB sneak.
I think Case Keenum's problem is that his upper body has no link
Drew
to
Brees does it all the time. Tom Brady and Drew Brees are the two best QB sneaks in the NFL, and they're completely different sizes.
Well, I know Drew Brees is smart. I don't know what to say.
Just run it right up the middle.
Oh, naked boot here, and Keenum throws it, and it's going to be first down by Marius Thomas. First down, Broncos.
I don't understand these play calls. I do not like them.
No, that was just that was nonsense.
Do you not like them as a Kansas City?
No, I don't like them as a. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I don't like them as like just a football strategy.
Says the guy wearing the Chiefs jersey.
I mean, it was in the closet. When else am I going to get to wear it? I'm not going to wear it when they play the Pats.
Why would you wear a Chiefs? You could have worn a Broncos jersey.
I hate the Broncos.
You hate the Broncos?
But he's not a Chiefs fan.
Oh, because of the Patriots.
The Broncos are the worst.
I think the Patriots are the worst.
I think most
5 rings.
Like this video if you think the Patriots are the worst, or heart this video if you think the Broncos are the worst. There you go.
Everybody's saying go for it, go for it, go for it, sneak.
It's all right. It's all correct.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Ari just liked the video.
They made it work, but that play was just total bullshit.
That play sucked.
Yeah.
Like, let's take as much time as possible to get this yard.
All right, Keenum with a 5-wide set.
God, he's going to throw a pick.
Is Hireman
split
out wide? Yeah, he's got Jeff Hireman out wide. Goes to Demarius Thomas from the slot, and he gets nothing.
He's slow.
This is a part of the field where you got to have 2 plays called in the huddle. You got to go.
Why would you run?
Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Demarius Thomas.
Jesus.
And he did nothing.
Did they just burn their last time out after running that play? That's amazing.
Bill Musgrave was like,
amazing.
hey, this guy who has no wiggle to him. Let's have him run a screen.
Even that ball, he floated.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't get it there.
That was just a bad play, bad read by the defender.
The most amazing thing about that play, though, is they show the highlights from that, is you remember the next weekend. They're all excited right now, but the next weekend they go to Philadelphia and just get murked.
They got, what was the final score of that game?
38-7?
It was really, really bad, but it was a blowout by halftime. It was the game.
Yeah, it was like 31-3 at halftime or something, 31-0 at halftime. Here comes the blitz.
Keenum throwing it up, and that is caught out of bounds.
That's pretty amazing. He caught it, though.
Cortland Sutton, that's what they drafted him for.
Dude made it look easy catching the ball. Like, he didn't get his feet down. Case Keenum let him out of bounds, but he makes it look easy.
Yeah, the ball was thrown too wide of the receiver. Yeah. That was not on Sutton. He can't get his feet in.
No, that's a bad pass.
Yeah.
Keenum looks like John Elway. I can't get over it. In a football helmet, they look identical.
John Elway looks like a horse. Case Keenum doesn't look like a horse.
Yeah, he does. He's got like a really long thing going on right here.
In the chin?
Case Keenum's got
long chin.
It looks like John Elway now that John Elway has chubby cheeks, but when John Elway was playing, it looked like a horse.
All right, there's a completion
when you have
there
no
to
timeouts,
Phillip Lindsay in the middle of the field.
You have to go for it. You can't spike it because it's fourth down. You have to go.
Fourth down, and they have to throw the ball.
No, they're going to kick it.
They're
They're running off. They're going to kick it. Run a fake. Run a fake. Run a fake.
Oh, they don't have the coaches.
You gotta have it. You gotta have
foresight.
You gotta have a fake.
They can't think on their feet that fast. You are asking really.
Man, you have a buzzword. You know, alert, something.
McManus gets it up, and it is in. And going into halftime, the Broncos lead 13-10 over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Time for some shots.
Right. Birthday shots.
Birthday shots.
By the way, have we checked the Periscope at all?
Have we checked the Periscope?
Periscope comments?
No. All right, 13-10, halftime thoughts. John is saying, laugh with me. Laugh if the Chiefs are the worst.
So like it if the Patriots are the worst. Heart it if the Broncos are the worst. And laugh at the video if the Chiefs are the worst.
I respect John's commitment to the Broncos.
Chris.
He's very committed.
Chris wants to know if Chad Kelly is available.
We're already at that point. You're beating an undefeated team by 3 points at halftime, and your quarterback
has
played mediocre.
Bad.
He hasn't beat you.
Yeah.
He hasn't won the game, but he hasn't beat you. And you're asking for Swag Kelly?
Hey, you know who's been awesome?
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes. I've been inspired by what I've seen from that guy. It is defying the laws of reality.
Tweet it so I know it's real.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want. I said I wasn't going to say. I have not used the word Chiefs on Twitter today.
Yeah, you did.
Did you promise?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you used
not
it.
on Twitter. No. Showed me the word Chiefs. Chiefs. That I said I used the word Chiefs in a tweet.
I feel like I should switch sides with
go.
you for a second, just so that I can do something. Oh, I can't do it because I'm not.
It's her hat.
What's my hat?
She's in darkness. Jena looks like she's in the witness protection program. Yeah, you kind of do.
You guys don't need to know my real name.
All right, so right now, Jena is trying to hide from the public eye in a video on YouTube.
I'm Mexican. Facebook. I'm trying to hide from the Mexican mafia.
Connor is trying to...
I didn't find it.
No? All right.
Scott Van Pelt's one of the best broadcasters in the world.
Hey, he's okay.
He's really good. He's one of the best.
He's good.
He does things.
Best broadcaster?
I said one of.
One of the best broadcasters?
Yeah.
Can't watch this.
He doesn't have a Sports Center show on accident.
Oh, you don't want to watch this because the Dodgers won the league or the division?
We knew this was going to happen in March.
Oh, wait. Who said that they were all in on the Rockies?
Huh?
Yeah.
They lost it.
You said you were all in on the Rockies. How many times did he say it? Everybody, how many times did he say it?
Hey, they'll beat the Cubs,
in the comments.
Huh?
The Cubs are falling apart. The Cubs are disintegrating.
Well, I mean, let's wait till tomorrow.
The Cubs have blown the NL Central. The Brewers had to go like 20-27 in the last couple of months, and they did it. Won 8 in a row.
That happens sometimes.
The Cubs were on first since July 12th.
All right, okay, we're gonna do these birthday shots here.
This is a birthday drink. This is not a shot, people.
I know
I don't know. I'm not even in the picture anymore. If I was TJ, I would have moved the camera by now like 10 times. This is If this is all tequila, I'm about to die. These are my last words.
You just got one shot, right?
Yeah. I just said shot. 3 shots of tequila.
That is so much tequila.
There's got to be some water mixed in with that, right?
Could we get some Sprite in here or something?
Hold on. Let me just taste it.
Pretty good mezcal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
straight.
Just
100%. All right.
Wait a second. I'm not ready.
You don't have to do it down this whole thing.
Me? Because I'm a girl, or
well, you do.
Any of us?
Doesn't have to down this
yeah, I don't have to. I'm fragile.
He has to walk home. He can't walk home after.
I'll take off the jersey before I start walking.
You really should. They might get you down here. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
How old are you?
How old are you?
26 now.
26.
Woo!
What is this? What do we?
What's this?
Oh,
I don't know.
In Spain they say, si no apoya, no folla, si no recarga, and something else. But basically it means if you don't support your drink, you don't fuck.
Oh, okay. You're right. Well,
do it. Just in case.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
Nice
Make sure.
rub.
Gotta
Rub this
okay,
in the table.
you really got that.
Let's just rub it right in there.
You got it enough, I think. I think it's clear. You pussies.
I said don't drink it all.
Look it. Hold your drinks up.
So you get a prize for drinking most? What's
Yes.
your prize? The second shot?
The best Mexican.
A second shot?
The best Mexican here.
I didn't realize you're the youngest person on the broadcast.
It's cool to be a baby. How old are you?
Older than you.
How old are
What's
you?
gonna feel? I'm 32. I turned 32
Ugh.
September 13th.
Yeah, you're way.
You're one of those old men
You're
that
old
the
AF.
women talk about when they talk about the patriarchy. You're one of those old white men.
Yeah.
I am. I've got the
You
gray hair through here.
You have
You
the
don't
egg.
have a dad bod yet, but you're
Right,
well
well,
on your way.
I'm working on the Mitt Romney sideburns. I'm working on the dad bod.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Your legs are so skinny. I don't think you could get a dad bod.
The
You're
silver
just gonna
fox is
disappear.
good though. You're like Robin Van Persie.
Thank you.
Quit
No. I didn't say you look
complimenting
like. I didn't
him.
say you look like Robin Van Persie. I said you could be like Robin Van Persie
Oh,
because he was the silver fox when he
Right.
played.
right. That's better than being Ryan Giggs.
Wait a second. I want to take a picture
The
of the fact
ugliest
that
man alive.
I drink more than you people.
But
Do
he
not
was-
drink more. Do not drink more. Oh my god, you guys suck. I still drink more.
What is this? What's happening?
It's the Genesis halftime show, idiot.
How dare you question it?
Read the TV screen.
It's on the screen.
Who is that though? Who is that?
Train? I don't know. The Fray?
I don't know.
They always get those kind of bands.
They seem like they look like they would be playing a much more hardcore type of sounding music.
It's Imagine Dragons.
That's not Imagine Dragons, is it?
Well, Imagine
No,
Dragons
no.
does every.
They do all.
They do it all.
Come on, that's the joke.
They do everything.
I can't explain the joke. That ruins the joke. Come on.
If I can't do 5 minutes of stand up, you definitely can't do 5 minutes of stand up.
We're all laughing.
That's true.
And I would never think that I could do 5 minutes of stand-up.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that after doing all this stuff on Watch Phantom,
What's your best
and
joke?
doing
What's your
Watch Mojo,
what's your best joke?
Tell us your best
Fine.
joke right now.
For us in the audience, just a little exclusive. Just a little exclusive.
still working
Share
on
this
my
video
material.
quickly because he's about to share his best joke.
No. I'm still working
Best
on the
joke
material.
ever.
Let's look at some comments. Let's do that.
Let's avoid the situation.
Eric says she was in the middle, but they edged her out.
See?
We did.
Eric, it happens. Real life.
Yep.
Now Jena isn't in the picture. TJ led the bandwagon from the start of the year. I did.
Exactly. Pro Rockies.
For the Rocks? No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
I did. Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
from the get-go. From the very beginning of the season, I was
You
like, this is a
schmuck.
playoff team. They're going to be better than they were a season
You
ago.
schmuck. You went back and forth on them all year.
No, look, I was very consistent.
I was the only person who was correct about the Rockies. I said that they were an incredibly streaky team, and they would be streaky all season. They would win games in bunches, and they would lose games in bunches. Was I wrong?
You were not wrong, but I was also correct.
I don't remember seeing your predictions, though.
Oh,
so.
I thought everybody was just putting their fingers up.
TJ purposely did the back and forth on the Rockies to prove to fans that no one pays attention to the Rockies.
I mean, in July, yeah, nobody pays attention to baseball anyway.
I
We were
didn't.
watching the World Cup at that time.
I watched both.
We were watching
But-
Kylian Mbappe. You need to take the headset off. We can still hear that cough.
Oh, well, I'll just push mute next time.
Yeah.
Is this one you?
Could be
Can we
better.
just mute you all the time?
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
That's how the mute concept works.
I can tell she went to the Colorado Media School. I can tell that you taught her. You've learned a lot.
She knows all about the mute button.
No, I meant, do I have permission to just mute him all the time?
No, you don't have permission to mute.
Like, tell your joke.
Do you want to read some comments?
Yeah, let's get some more comments so we can respond to them.
I know TJ said he wasn't on the Rockies in the first video I've watched him, and 2 or 3 weeks later, he was on the bandwagon.
Exactly.
Joey says, we need to come out second half pounding the football.
Something like running the ball?
Yeah. Well, they ran the ball really well. They were picking up like 15 yards a carry.
I don't think that's the move. I don't think that's the move, though. I think the Chiefs are going to adjust. I think what the Chiefs are going to do, if we want to get real philosophizing here about second half adjustments, I think the Chiefs are going to take away the run, and they're going to force Case Keenum to beat them. Whether or not Case Keenum can do that remains to be seen. But if you're Andy Reid right now, and if you're I'm totally blanking on the defensive coordinator's name for the Chiefs. He's been there for a decade.
Bob Sutton?
Bob Sutton.
He's been there as long as Andy Reid's been there.
Yeah, he's been there forever. If you're Bob Sutton and you're Andy Reid, what are you taking away from the Broncos? You're taking away the run, and you're forcing Case Keenum to beat you, right?
There are some great comments, by the way.
What?
And you're right. They will
Where?
do that. Right here. TJ isn't funny. He's kind of an ass, but he's cool. Jenna's better. Yeah.
Who said that?
I mean, that's all true. You're not funny.
Oh,
You're
Eric.
kind of an ass.
Eric said
And Jenna's better.
Hey,
all
you know
true.
what?
Because I can drink more tequila.
I make people laugh on the morning show. You guys listen to the morning show mornings?
I think
Wow.
you pretty
Wait,
much
wait,
just
wait.
piss off.
There's no audience in radio. How do you know you're making people laugh?
Oh, people tell me.
Kyle Berry hates you.
Which one's
He tweeted
Connor's
that.
mic?
He
This
tweeted
one?
that.
He tweeted that he hates me this morning because I kept reminding everybody that I was 6-1 against the spread.
His tweet got some likes, too.
Oh, sure. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did.
And all it said was, I hate TJ.
Right.
So what did you do wrong to Kyle?
I just said that I was 6-1 against the spread.
I don't think Kyle's that petty.
Okay, no, Kyle's very petty.
Actually, Kyle's petty.
What were you?
She turned me off for a second.
No, I turned you down because Ari said you were overmodulated. That's all.
Sounds like a Star Wars term. Where's my free app?
Yeah, Ari is saying you
What
guys are
do you
full
want
of
to eat?
bull. TJ was right all year.
How can you say that, Ari? When I show
Ari.
you so much love.
That's some BS, Ari.
Kale's exactly right. Why so many haters, TJ? That's what Kale's asking.
Why so many? Oh, well, we can talk about that. We have an answer to that question.
He's a troll.
It's not like it's a mystery.
He's Papa Troll from the
No.
Troll movie.
No.
That's TJ.
Where do
not
you
a
get your
troll.
beard done?
Where did I get my beard done?
Yeah.
We could probably troll out your hair, actually. It's fluffy enough and, like, wispy. We could troll it.
And then you wear the Speedo and you
And then
dye
we
it purple.
dye-
You
yeah.
can be the troll
Uh-huh.
for Halloween.
No, he's the troll tomorrow for Rockies.
Be the
the
troll.
Rockies game.
I don't want to be a troll.
But you are.
But you absolutely want to be
You
the troll.
100% are.
Wish you wouldn't have been one for the last 5 years.
I haven't been. I'm not a troll. I've never been a troll. I don't troll anyone. I just say the
If
truth.
you've ever been trolled,
And when
please.
people, I just say the truth, and people act like it's like, no, screw you. It's a fact that I don't like. I don't like the fact that you just said something that's
Why-
true that I don't like.
why-
That's what people
Why
get upset about.
Why
is
do other
the
people?
truth.
Why do other people get away with it though? Other people can say the truth without being labeled a troll. Why does that happen?
Oh, because they're selective with their truth, and I'm not. I'm objective with my truth, and they're subjective with theirs.
Nikki Jabvala does a great job covering the Denver Broncos. She doesn't sugarcoat anything.
Well,
Nobody calls her a troll.
Yeah.
You got something to say? You got something to say?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I think there's some protesters outside for
At
you,
least
TJ.
she's no Mike Kliss. So
So well, yes. If that's the
that's the
standard,
bar.
Wait, who's the guy who we met when we were talking in the parking lot and you told him that he basically just says all the nice things?
Oh, Ryan Edwards.
Yeah.
Ryan Edwards.
You went at Ryan?
No,
He
I
didn't go at him.
Ryan and I are good friends, but Ryan works.
In so many
Ryan's good people. What did you say to Ryan?
terms, he
I
said,
said he works for state-run radio.
He texted me happy
Orange and
birthday.
blue.
And
Yeah,
it's
neither
not
one-
even your birthday.
on Saturday, and neither one of you did. Ryan did though. So Ryan is good people in my book.
Here's the
He's
thing.
very
I
good
will
people.
tell you this, Connor. I saw that it was your birthday and that I had missed it by a day, and I felt so bad for missing it. I didn't want to just be like, happy belated birthday, because I felt bad about it.
I mean, I would
So I
rather
didn't say anything.
rather have something over nothing.
How about this hug?
I did not text you happy birthday because I did not know that it was your birthday.
I told you last week or 2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah, he did the last time he was on.
Yeah, I did.
I knew it was coming up. I just didn't know it was Saturday.
My problem here, this is a really sincere problem. I did not grow up celebrating birthdays.
Yeah, you're Jehovah's Witness. We know.
What?
Here comes the sincerity.
Still.
I'm just saying, like, birthdays are not a thing that I'm used to following.
If you
great throw there by Mahomes, by the way. Hall of Fame caliber throw there.
If you lived in The Walking Dead, you would thrive.
Sarcasm.
What's that?
You would thrive if you lived in The Walking Dead.
Probably.
Because you lack empathy, you're very good at organization, and you also don't care about the frivolous things.
That's true.
Like birthdays, who gives a fuck?
I don't care.
You're all about survival.
Chris Conley's getting a lot of targets.
Dude, I don't need Chris Conley in my life anymore. I don't need this.
Chris Conley's got like 4 or 5 targets in this game.
Third and obvious. Von Miller is teeing off right now. Von Miller is coming at Pat Mahomes on this play.
They have locked down Travis Kelce.
We finally finished our shots.
Well, I'm not done yet. There's a little bit left there.
Oh, somebody's not done yet.
I want my free app, though.
What do you want as your appetizer?
Yeah, what do you like?
I need the menu. I've only been
Please,
here.
I want something
let me
for
serve
free.
you.
I don't know what I want.
I've only been here a million times. I need the menu.
We do have some chips over here left because TJ eats all the chicken.
Come on, why are you burning it?
He might have left a piece of chicken.
Nothing burns me up more in football strategy and tactics than using a timeout in the first 10 minutes of a half. Nothing burns me up more. It's one of my biggest peeves. I hate it.
All right, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, give us some comments. I haven't seen any comments yet. Oh, there's Christopher Jones. Pass game on point. Chiefs. Tyreek, the speedster.
The pass game for the Chiefs did start out on point and has since fallen off a cliff.
All right, it is 13-10. Denver leads. Minute into the game, it's 3rd and 9 because Patrick Mahomes has been incompleting passes at a Hall of Fame level.
3rd and obvious. It's 3rd and obvious because Chris Conley caught a ball for 2 yards because Chris Conley can't make a move and make anybody miss.
Please, thumbs up this video for the mere fact that I have to be in existence with TJ and his blatant sarcasm and hatred for Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes dropping back, and he is almost sacked. He's going to try to run, and it is completed. Demetrius Harris. Demetrius Harris.
It's going to be one of his 6 catches all year.
All right, well, if they mention that he was a former basketball player at any point in the next 30 seconds, we all have to
Take
do another shot.
Joe Tessitore is all over that.
Tessitore is not going to let you forget Demetrius Harris was a basketball player once.
Yes, I do, please.
All right, Patrick Mahomes. Handoff there on the delay to Kareem Hunt. He gets about 4 yards.
Thank you.
That's how strong that shot was. It's a non-food menu. Are you doing okay? Do you want a drink?
We're going to need to order
yours?
3 more shots.
Look at him
What
sipping.
happened?
Look at
They
him
didn't say
sipping on this
anything.
beer.
They didn't say anything about... It's a cider, by the way, so it's even worse.
It's just a sugary drink. It's a sugary fruit drink. You have a fruit juice.
Look at how skinny he is. This is
you
why.
you have a fruit
Can you
juice.
drink some beer? You're a man.
Allegedly.
I'm gluten-free.
Allegedly.
I have a grain allergy. And
oh, he's not a man. He's a pussy.
I already said that today.
This is where I take a shot deep.
It's always pick on TJ Day. Always. There goes Demetrius. I'm sorry. Is that
D'Anthony Thomas? TJ, you've taken plenty of shots at me over the last year and a half.
I've taken shots at you?
Yeah. You don't miss a chance to ridicule me.
Oh, ridicule you. Oh, no. But I also said something very nice about you on the broadcast earlier.
I wasn't here for that. Clearly.
I compliment plenty of people. I just don't do it to their face.
Yeah. You'd be a bad politician.
I really would.
You're supposed to say nice things to people's faces, and then when you're in public, you don't mention them at all.
Compliment them to their face when they don't exist when other people are around. All right. Jena Garcia is the LeBron James of this stream. TJ is the J.R. Smith.
What score is it?
I'm the J.R. Smith of... Is that because I get the score wrong? I can't update the score fast enough? That would be a good joke if that's what Ari meant. All right, let's see here. Christopher Jones.
Let me get a soft pretzel. Gonna get a pretzel.
Ain't what they got, Watkins. Ain't that why they got Watkins? Yeah. Let's see here. I'm literally watching people watch a fake football game. Yeah, that's what you're doing. So thanks for doing that. Tyreek Hill with the fake handoff. Tries to get it to Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce's butt.
Broken up.
Travis Kelce is butt.
Chris Harris Jr. on the breakup there. It's 3rd and 6.
Travis Kelce, not the best tight end in the league. Zach Ertz, Rob Gronkowski, Tyler Eifert, rest in peace, all better.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Tyler Eifert. Did you see his haircut yesterday?
No. What did he
Mullet, straight like Charlie Blackmon across the top.
What?
Terrible.
That's really bad.
Terrible.
All right, the Chiefs.
They're going to get this 3rd and 6 because they're going to have a little flare out to like Demarcus Robinson or something here, about the 20-yard line on the near side here.
Oh, that's a false start. False start.
They brought the blitz with Chris Harris.
Yes,
that's nice. I like that wrinkle.
Yeah.
Eric Fisher liked it too.
I almost called him Jeff Fisher.
They're equally as bad. Equally as average.
One smells a lot more like whiskey than the other.
Where did he go to college? Central Michigan?
Central Michigan, that's right.
Why would you ever draft somebody from Central Michigan #1 overall?
Well, the thought was that he was the guy from Texas A&M who ended up getting drafted by Jacksonville. Who was that? Jokel.
Right. Luke Jokel. And then Taylor Lewin got drafted high, too, from Michigan by Tennessee, and he was overrated as well. Stop drafting tackles high. Stop over-drafting left tackles.
3rd and 10, Mahomes in the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. Almost gets sacked.
He was over the line.
And completes it to Travis Kelce.
He was over the line.
He was right at the line of scrimmage.
Over the line.
Let's look. They'll want to look at this on replay.
Throw that flag.
Let's see. Mahomes is looking at the official.
The whole body has to be across, but he was over the line.
He was over the line.
He's over the line.
He was over the line. And I don't. Is this a reviewable play? If they don't throw a flag on that, I don't believe that's a reviewable play.
Snap it. Snap it. Get it over with.
Mahomes
Draw play. Kareem Hunt. Here it comes.
Kareem Hunt is stopped shy of the goal line.
Are they not so predictable inside the 5-yard line?
2nd and 2.
You know what they're going to run on first down every time.
Yeah.
They are so predictable inside the 5 on first down.
Yeah.
It is a draw play to Kareem Hunt every single time. 21 people.
Sefi says 21 other people have no life too.
Roll him out to the right. Run a flood play right. See if you can get Travis Kelce. See if you can get Tyreek Hill open. Run a flood play right. It's not going to happen, though. Look at this. All 22 players are within 10 yards of the ball. That's a terrible play call.
That's
terrible.
Bad run there. 3rd and goal. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It does look as though... No, yeah. Everybody's saying that he was over the line, and that's a missed call there.
It was missed. He was clearly over the line when he threw the ball. What do you run here on 3rd and goal from the 3.5, 2-yard line, whatever it is? Why are these Broncos fans sitting? Get up.
All right, let's take a look here. Patrick Mahomes rolling out to his left and almost sacked. Incomplete to Demarcus Robinson. Robinson filling in for the Chris Conley role. Conley stepping up for Sammy Watkins. It's going to be 4th and goal. Kansas City will tie it up here.
Man, go for it.
With a Harrison Butker field goal.
That's just stupid. That's just fucking stupid.
Butker, by the way, very, very good kicker.
One of the most accurate in the league. How does he drop this, though? He's got space.
Demarcus Robinson.
How does he miss that? How does he drop that?
Pac-Man Jones having the hand in there must have really messed with his concentration because I think he didn't affect the ball. He didn't affect the pass. The kick is good.
Can we talk about the win expectancy of not going for it?
Yeah, but look,
on 4th and 3.
I heard this conversation on I think it was Levitard show today about why. I mean, that like 20, 30 years from now, coaches are going to look back on this era of football and say, like, why were people so stupid? Why weren't they going for touchdowns?
Well, they're not going to look back on it because look at baseball. As soon as advanced metrics were introduced in baseball, nobody said, oh, let's look back at the last 20 years. No one's going to look back on this time now and say, why weren't they doing that?
Yeah.
They're just going to look forward to the future. So that part's wrong. They're not going to look back on now. But it is so stupid that more teams don't go for it on 4th down. Your win expectancy, your expected value from going for it on 4th down is better than punting, even if it's at midfield. And the Browns, they should have gone for it on 4th down inside their own 20. Because it's 4th and a yard. If you can't get a yard...
You like the Freakonomics guys, right? The two Steves?
I've never listened to it, but from what I know, I'm sure I'd like them.
Freakonomics guys, in their book, Think Like a Freak, said in the preface, I think it was in the preface, they were talking about penalty kicks. They were talking about how statistically the best shot on a PK is right down the middle.
Right.
Statistically, that's true.
Statistically, it's true.
But if you kick it right down the middle
every time,
and
it won't be.
The goalkeeper just catches it. Not only are they going to get wise to your game,
right?
You're going to get ostracized by everyone in your country,
right,
for doing the dumbest thing that you can possibly do,
right,
which is just kick it right at the goalkeeper.
You kick it down the middle in soccer when you're trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But it happens when goalkeepers try to guess left or right.
Sure. But so I think it's similar because people are afraid of the consequences of doing something that is supposed to statistically work at a higher rate.
Okay.
But
Colts,
the consequences are so severe if you do it.
Colts Texans yesterday, going for it on 4th down. Thank you. Going for it on 4th down, or was it 4th down when they went for it? When the Colts went for it at the end of the game with 44 seconds left or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Going for it. That's the right move. It cost them the game, but what's the difference between 1-2-1 and 1-3 versus winning the game and being 2-2? It didn't work out for them, but it was still the right call to go for it. But I wouldn't have called that play a 5-yard hitch. That's stupid, especially when you burned your last timeout right before. There's so much NFL math that could be done better. NFL probability to increase win percentage that could be done better.
All right, Philip Lindsay gets taken down as he crosses the 30-yard line.
You knocked my lime in, man. I'm trading TJ's lime.
I didn't mean to ruin your day.
It's all tequila-y.
It's my bad.
I think that makes the line better, that it's tequila-y.
Tequila-y. These are smaller. Okay, our first shots were like up to
I know.
here.
Those first ones, I think they poured too much tequila.
The first shot was the heaviest hand by a bartender I've ever seen.
You really like...
You must have really told him it was my birthday.
He's like, you want a shot? I'll show you a shot.
I didn't even say that. I just said 3 tequila shots, please. That's all I said. I don't know. Maybe I was really polite.
Yeah, that's the kind of shot that 7th-year seniors take.
I see you, Boulder.
Oh, and it is
it's intercepted!
Intercepted.
I don't think he got both feet down, though.
Are they going to call that a interception? Yes, they are. Kansas City football.
He ain't get both feet down.
Wait, you're shooting without us?
He landed on...
He just drank it without us.
He landed on the defender. On the receiver. Hireman doesn't corral it.
Oh, he did get both feet down.
He got his. Yeah. That's an interception.
Did you just shoot that because it was an interception and you didn't want to shoot it with us?
Honestly, I forgot that I was around friends.
Wow.
All right.
What, do you normally drink solo? I'm confused.
Normally, yeah.
Wait a second. We have to cheers to something like, to another great year
No.
of life.
I got it. It's my birthday, so I got it.
Okay, yes, you cheers it.
University of Missouri. Let's go. Do it.
He's not going to cheers to that. He's not going to cheers
University
to
of Missouri?
All right. The Kansas City Royals. Let's go.
They lost 108 games or whatever they did.
Tom Brady's ligaments.
Hell no.
All right. Whoever's running for president against Donald Trump.
Okay. It could be anybody. Sure.
We'll take anybody over that.
Yeah. Sure.
Even if it's Michael Avenatti.
Yeah,
fine.
that's the one political
TJ
opinion that I think you're allowed to have. I think you're allowed.
Anybody but Trump.
It's not partisan. It's just
right. You know how they say don't talk about sex, politics, or religion at parties? You're allowed to say, I hate Donald Trump.
Right. Back from his Home Alone 2 days. I don't
politics.
care. I thought
What?
That's not politics. That's
Right,
it's
it's
okay.
not politics. It's just like an ingrained opinion you should have.
Are you allowed to have always disliked Donald Trump, like from the get-go? I still blame him for submarining the USFL. That was his fault.
All because he couldn't buy the Buffalo Bills. What did the NFL know that the country didn't? The NFL,
right.
the NFL,
They're like,
one of the most fucked up organizations and businesses in the world. The NFL wouldn't let Donald Trump into their circle.
That's right.
But so many people from America are like, we want him.
That's
We
right.
Let's go.
The league that is currently responsible for this bullshit that we see, officiating nonsense. We can't sack. A tackle's illegal now.
Right.
That organization was like, Donald Trump's a little.
They had enough wherewithal to say no to Donald Trump. But the American voter, the American electorate, nope. Although, to be fair, when your option is Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, you're kind of boned. Like
I heard
it's difficult.
Bill Burr, which is he's one of the best stand-ups out there. He loves
Better than you.
Of
why
course.
do you have to say that?
Because TJ actually needs to hear
his
that.
self-confidence.
TJ needs to hear.
I need
Yeah,
to
he
hear
does.
love.
He didn't need to hear that. What he needed
He
was
absolutely does. His head is like
no.
10 times bigger than you think.
But if you were a friend, what you
I'm
should have
not.
said was somebody you can aspire to be.
Someday, in a million years, you could aspire to be.
Because he's definitely much funnier than the Mulvaney guy.
TJ had a hard time swallowing that.
You ever taken a shot
John
before?
Mulaney?
He almost
Yeah.
spit that out.
He's not very funny.
You don't like John Mulaney? John Mulaney's great.
I thought it was Patrick Mulvaney, but all right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't watch those stand-up Netflix specials. I'm
Me
not a
neither.
big-
My sister really likes those. I can't get into it.
Well,
Not a big
anyways,
comedy guy.
but
Are
I
you gonna
will
finish
eat
this?
the salt off of
Yeah.
yours.
Anyways, Bill Burr said that Hillary Clinton, just watching the election, it's like, when the other team throws 70 interceptions and you still find a way to lose, like that was her, like at some point you have to take responsibility for why you lost.
You take a shot deep here, second and short.
Also, your pretzel is here. It came with 3 toppings, three dippings.
Kareem Hunt, though. Big gain
Do
there
you
for
take a
Kareem
shot
Hunt.
here? First down and plus territory. Where's my pretzel?
It's over there. It came with 3 dippings, so you picked 1 and I picked the other 2 for you
over
because
there.
she did.
Terrific. Let's bring it over. It's pretzel time, baby. You don't get any.
It's pretzel
So I'm
day.
okay.
You don't get any.
It's pretzel day.
It's bread, so I'm a
Do you
little
watch
iffy
The
about
Office?
bread.
Come on.
The
It's
Office
pretzel day.
sucks.
Ooh.
If we're
I
keeping
remember that. I remember you hate The Office.
If we're keeping it a buck.
I feel like there's going to be enough for us
Drew
to have
Lock?
just a little.
Wait, Drew Lock to
Drew
Denver?
Lock, I
He
think
won't
Drew
give
Lock-
us any? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going to
Well,
eat
that
this whole
looks
thing.
really, really
I'm going to eat
good.
this whole thing.
That looks so
Is that
good.
bacon?
Back off.
I picked that one. That's my topping.
Back off.
I picked this topping and this topping. You
yeah,
only
I got
picked
the
that one.
Gorgonzola.
That's really, really
So-
nice looking. No, it is. That's an impressive looking pretzel.
This is a pretzel.
That's a really good looking pretzel.
But there's not enough for any of us to
In
have.
case you've never seen a pretzel.
No, look.
TJ, just grab those chips over there and we can dip in the dipping sauces.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't want your germs. Where do I start? Laurent Duvernay. How fucked up was it that the NFL wouldn't let him put
I'm
doctor
going to
on his
give
jersey?
Austin and Curtis their free appetizer.
He
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to be Dr.
Wish me luck.
Laurent Tardif.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce with the first down and a little bit more. Flag on the play. Looks like a hold. It's in the vicinity of holding.
I love that vagueness as a play-by-play broadcaster. It's in the vicinity of.
Oh, and that was my compliment to you earlier on the broadcast, was that you are a very good play-by-play guy.
You listen again?
I've listened to several games.
I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Really.
Yeah, look, the team's not that good, but
The team's
the
struggling.
broadcast is pretty good.
We've worked on a lot of things throughout the year to improve, to get better. Me,
I'll tell you this, calling play-by-play for a bad team will help you so much when you actually get an opportunity to do play-by-play for a good
I
team.
was thinking about that last week, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes 5 wide here, and he's got a streaking Conley going across, and he throws downfield,
He caught it, but he's out of bounds.
and that will be incomplete as
All right, football strategy right now, football tactics.
3rd and 12.
The Chiefs can't run empty the rest of the night because Fisher needs help.
Fisher has.
They can't run empty the rest of the night. He needs help there on the left end.
Fisher has been doing just enough to chip on and chop on Bradley Chubb. Derek Wolfe right in Patrick Mahomes' grill there. Very good, clean hit on the quarterback there as he lets go of the ball. Spencer Ware
this is impossible.
In motion. Clock is winding down. Zeros and false start there on Eric Fisher.
This is that. If it's third and obvious, the Chiefs are fucked.
Yep. Third and obvious is not a good down. Third and obvious is not a good down for the Chiefs.
It's not going to be a good down for anybody against this Broncos pass rush.
See,
but
these are the moments. These are the moments where Andy Reid sucks. The moments where the clock's winding down and the offense doesn't know what to do.
Why? What is he supposed to do?
Andy Reid, either call a timeout or prepare your team to deal with that stuff. But I talked about this.
If you're Bill Belichick, if you're Tom Brady, the only people who have ever had success against this Broncos defense, what are you doing differently than right now?
Well, I talked about this. It was 2014. No, 2015. 2015 with the Chiefs. It's the transference of information because the play calls are so dense in the West Coast offense, and that's what Andy Reid's used to. The way that they transfer information from Andy Reid or the play caller to the quarterback is so convoluted that in crunch time situations like that, it's impossible to get information through.
But they give Mahomes the freedom to change the play. They give Mahomes because, well, maybe not. I don't know. But they trust Mahomes to make that call on the field.
Sure.
Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they should. I don't know. But they do. And so how do you miss that? And so that situation, those last 3 plays, that falls on Mahomes, not Andy Reid. Because they trust Mahomes to make that change at the line. They trust Mahomes to change the play when he sees the coverage, when he sees what's coming. You know the pass rush is coming.
Yeah.
So that's why Spencer Ware is in. He's in there to pass block.
Sure.
And then you just hope that somebody's open 15 yards downfield, or you totally scrap the play and you say, let's get 5 yards for our kicker.
John says Chubb is putting the fear in Fisher right now.
Kale
Absolutely.
Says Wolf
is running Mahomes down. Clock management sucks for Reid. That's all true.
It's the third quarter. How can you say that?
Well, but just in general, like the play clock itself, he has issues with that every once in a while in the middle.
That's not Reid's problem. That's Mahomes. That's on Mahomes, not Reid.
Eric says, you would have more than 2 Denver fans in here if you would keep Jena in the picture. Just a thought.
More boobs.
Yeah. I think that's a general rule around all broadcasts. Jena's very popular. I'm not trying to...
Weird how that works, isn't it? Weird.
Ari said rock chalk on the YouTube. Let's see. Christopher Jones says, you gonna brag to us? Wow. Who's bragging? Christopher Jones says Royce Freeman will have 2 rushing touchdowns. Ari, it is really insane how bad modern coaches are at using advanced analytics to help decide when they should or shouldn't go for it.
Yes. 100%.
I want them to go for it more. I'm just saying that the consequences of going for it and failing are so overwhelmingly dramatic.
No, you're right. You're right. Because what happened –